Women's Center.
Radio on, power on. Radio on, power on. Radio on, power on.
The hottest music, Power 1017.
I'm on one.
I'm just looking for. Okay. I've got people behind my wheels just in case, but. Thank you.
Maybe it's my fault. Maybe I led you to believe it was easy when it wasn't. Maybe I made you think my highlights started at the free throw line and not in the gym. Maybe I made you think that every shot I took was a game winner. That my game was built on flash and not fire. Maybe it's my fault that you didn't see that failure gave me strength, that my pain was my motivation. Maybe I led you to believe that basketball was a God-given gift and not something I worked for every single day of my life. Maybe I destroyed the game. Or maybe you're just making excuses.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Stephen Decatur High School's administration, faculty, staff, and students welcome you to Seahawks Gymnasium, your host for tonight's MPSSAA 3A East Region Final. Tonight we welcome the Seahawks from South River High School. If I could have your attention for some important announcements. Stephen Decatur High School welcomes everyone to tonight's contest. As each team represents their respective schools, we remind you that honoring the values of sportsmanship is the essence of every athletic contest. We ask you as a fan of this game to show respect for players, respect for coaches, respect for officials, and respect for those around you. Your support and cooperation will allow all athletes involved in this game to achieve and demonstrate their best. Please be aware this contest is being live streamed with both audio and video. Conversations in the stands may be all on the live stream, so please be mindful when conversing, cheering, or commenting on the game. Worcester County Public Schools' #1 priority is to ensure the safety and security of our players, coaches, officials, and spectators. Help us keep our facilities and athletic venues safe by immediately reporting any safety concerns to law enforcement or school administration. Please familiarize yourself with the location of the nearest exit should an unlikely emergency evacuation be required. Remember, if you see something, say something. Now, if you would please rise and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. We ask that all gentlemen remove all hats and head coverings for the duration of the anthem.
Through the
So Rich, so when the lights go off, we go up to the lead, but after they get in, we'll step up there to the occasion.
Now, let's meet our starting lineups. First, for the visiting South River Seahawks. At guard, a junior wearing number 1, Jamie Finn. At forward, a senior wearing number 5, Alec Ehrenfried. At guard, a senior wearing number 10, Jake Evans. At guard, a junior wearing 22, Jaden McDuffie. And at guard, a junior wearing number 24, Jonah Hill. South River is coached by Darren Hall, assisted by Kevin Wren. The starting 5 for your Steve Decatur Seahawks. At guard, an even 6 feet tall, a senior wearing number 4, Solomon Davis. At forward, a 6'2" junior wearing number 20, Caleb Loring. Forward, a 6'4" senior wearing number 23, Noah Tucker. At center, a 6'6" senior wearing number 14, Sir Judah Carmack. And at guard, a 6'2.5" senior wearing 0, David Chandler. The Seahawks are coached by B.J. Johnson, assisted by Corey Holden, Jeff Levan, and Ron Canair. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget tonight's game is being live streamed on YouTube, youtube.com/SDHS Sports. Again, youtube.com/SDHS Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, just a friendly reminder, at no time during tonight's contest is anyone allowed on the court. Again, as you come and go from the gym, if you would kindly use the walkways provided. Trash receptacles as well. We'd appreciate it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's 3A East Regional Final. I am Sean McChrystal, joined by AJ Patton. AJ, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Sean. How about yourself?
I am doing amazing. Stephen Decatur looking to make it 3 consecutive regional titles. Tonight's matchup between the Stephen Decatur Seahawks and the South River Seahawks. Seahawks starting 5, the usual Carmack, David, Chandler, Tucker, and Loring. Seahawks win the tip. They're going to control to start it off. Tucker gives it Chandler. Chandler working. Chandler drives, floater, in and out. Rebound, Enfred. South River, coming to this game after a victory over Bennett to advance. They like the 3-ball. Hall drives, kicks to McDuffie. Deep 3, it's good. South River taking the early 3-0 lead, coming out in this press. The South River crowd showed up tonight. Chandler guarded by Evans. Miscommunication there. David drives, kick out to Loring. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Inside to Carmack. Carmack can't get it to go. Jump ball will go to South River. Seahawks coming out a little flat as they did against Arundel. AJ, you're joining us after some technical difficulties there.
Well, first my mic thing came off, and then I was muted, so I couldn't hear you. But I'm good now. We're back.
Enfred gives to Evans. Evans drives, almost walked to Finn. Drives, can't get it to go. Rebound Chandler to David in the corner. Trying to get a post up to Loring, can't. Chandler directing the offense, calls for a screen. Deep three, Chandler, off back iron. Ball on the ground. South River comes up with it. McDuffie to Hall. Hall gets it poked away. Almost a bad pass. Evans gives to McDuffie. Driving on Loring. He's going to drive. Can't get that one to go.
Yeah, great interior defense over the Seahawks. It was amazing versus Rondo last time out.
Chandler calling for that double screen. Screen set by Carmack. Now by Loring. Inside to Carmack. Nice finish by Judah Carmack. He gets the Seahawks on the board.
Well, that and a great feed by David Chandler from the top of the key inside. Been a playmaker all season long.
Three ball by McDuffie will go. South River starting out 2 for 2 on threes.
Yeah, they're definitely a shooting team. We knew that coming into this. They look for them to take at least 5 threes a quarter. The best at shooting.
Chandler tried to get it to Carmack, ball on the ground. They're going to call it jump ball. Will be Seahawks ball.
So kind of a slow start all around for the Seahawks on offense. I know there was a couple missed opportunities in the first few possessions of the game. Starting to get going now. Look for maybe the inbound play here to David Chandler. They're going to give it to Carmack. Yeah. Deflected.
South River comes up with it. McDuffie working on Loring. Gives to Hall for 3. Off back iron. Rebound Chandler. Chandler wants to push. They're going to get him for a charge. That's Chandler's first. South River 6-2. 4:38 left in this first quarter.
Now, that was a great defensive play by Jake Evans. He set his feet just in time. David Chandler drove right into him. Very solid defense inside to set those feet. It'll be a tough thing to do in the last second.
South River, every shot almost has been a 3. That one way off. Offensive rebound and the putback by McDuffie.
Yeah, South River out to a pretty good start.
And we'll have an early timeout here by Coach Johnson. We'll take a short break and be right back. Back after that 30-second timeout. AJ, what do you think Coach Johnson was telling Decatur right there?
I'd say overall, just play your game. You know, so far, they've been trapped a couple of times. The South River defense has been very good. I'd say go to what they know, which is David Chandler and getting the ball inside your big men, like Judah Carmack, for example.
David working, gives to Carmack. To Tucker for 3. Won't go. Noah Tucker's been struggling from 3 the past couple games. McDuffie, kick out. Evans gives to Finn. Nice spin move, drive. They're going to call a foul there. Let's see who it goes on. That's going to go on Loring, his first.
Yeah,
I don't think that was shooting. South River's trying to say it was.
No, it's not shooting. Just inbound.
Inbound deflected by David. Might wake the Seahawks up here. Pass to Loring. And he took too many steps. No.
Oh, shot clock didn't reset.
3:46 and 26.
So we're going to have a clock change here.
Yep, 26 on the shot clock. Neither one started.
So it'll be 3:46 on the clock and 26 on the shot clock.
Now Seahawks with the opportunity to run something off the inbounds here.
Put 26 on the shot clock.
They got the clock fixed. 3:46, 8-2, South River lead. Pass back to Loring. Chandler working. Double screen coming here. Fake, kick to the corner, Tucker. Tucker, nice spin move. We'll call it a pass to Carmack, and Carmack's got all four for Decatur.
Carmack's going to have to be a beast tonight in the paint if the Seahawks want to have a good chance to win this game. Had a solid game last time. He's got to do it again for the Seahawks. Stephen Decatur.
Hall drives, gets that tough finish to go.
Just good drive so far from South River inside. Been getting what they want.
Carmack's got to be careful not to get a 3 seconds there. It was close. Seahawks working it around. Tucker drives, floater, too short. Rebound Loring, out to Chandler. Thought about the three. He's going to pull up from the free throw line. Won't go. Rebound Loring once again. Thought about the three. He's going to pull it from three. That one won't go. Seahawks got to make some of these opportunities count. Pass up ahead. Fake the three. Deep three. Off back iron. Rebound Loring. Loring's had about 5 rebounds in the span of a minute. Chandler. Could have been a charge. They called a block.
Yeah, that's the first of the quarter. First team foul for South River.
Corey Warren's going to check in here for Alec Ehrenfred.
Okay, so now Seahawks have an inbound play here under the basket. Definitely interested to see what they do. Might go to one of the big men here.
Tipped as he tried to chuck it back to Chandler.
What a steal.
Evans driving on David. They're going to get David for the reach. Seahawks committed some early fouls. Not what you like to see. They try and get it in. They do. Sort of a lob pass there to Jaden McDuffie. 8-point South River lead. Chandler driving, swatted by McDuffie. Wow.
Wow. Yeah, wow was right. Look at that wingspan. So we were able to talk to the South River coach for the game, and he was talking about some of his keys to the game. Mainly, it was very simple for him. Hitting shots and getting stops. So far, they've been doing both of those. He was also talking about transition defense. And so far, only allowing the Seahawks to 4 points. South River's done a great job of that. Everything going their way.
Tucker gets it to David from the corner. That one goes and one. That sort of wakes up this crowd. Yep. They've been quiet all game.
Absolutely.
Here comes the Hawks' nest.
Seahawks, Stephen Decatur needed that bad. That corner three, Solomon David averaging over 8 points per game on the year. And the ref's talking with the South River coach here. Possibly about that foul there.
David going to the line, trying to complete the 4-point play.
But that is definitely how you can wake up this crowd.
He does. Cuts this lead down. 4-point game. Evans driving on David. Great defense. Warren gives to McDuffie. Deep three. Gets it to go. Pass inside to Loring, mid-range. Off back iron. Rebound Hall. Little rush there. Evans tipped by Tucker. Will stay with South River. No, they're going to say it was Decatur ball. They're going to switch it now.
Yeah. But good defense there by Decatur getting back in transition.
Pass into Warren, guarded by Carmack. McDuffie working on Loring to Evans, driving on Chandler, sort of throws up a wild shot on the ground right to McDuffie, and he doesn't get it to go, but that foul is going to go on Chandler, his second.
That is not good for Decatur early. He's done an amazing job this year of staying out of foul trouble. His only game that he was in foul trouble was versus Parkside on the road. 2 early fouls here in the first quarter. Seahawks leading scorer, Decatur, almost 20 points per game on the year. McDuffie's had an amazing game so far.
First free throw will go. Send this lead to 8.
Something we were talking about before the game was just how interesting it is to have a Seahawk versus Seahawk matchup. You know, I find it like just very interesting having to say like Decatur and then South River to refer a team because they're both the Seahawks. Definitely interesting there.
Second free throw will go. 9-point South River lead. Purnell checked in for Chandler. Chandler hasn't scored this game. Purnell drives, gives to David. Screen set by Carmack. David for 3. Sort of a wild shot. Ball batted around. James Finn came up with it. Guarded by Tucker. Gives to Evans. Out to McDuffie. Won't go. Ball in the air. Seahawks not doing a great job on the glass. Back to McDuffie. Good closeout. McDuffie again for 3. Won't go. Rebound Tucker. Purnell is going to slow things down. 30 seconds left in this first quarter.
Yeah, Seahawks need something here. 5-second separation between shot and game clock. Can't step your offense.
Screen set by Carmack. Gives to David. To Tucker. 10 on the shot clock. Tucker drives. Floater. Won't go. McDuffie now.
They got
7 seconds.
Yeah, they got to
Pass to Hall for 3. That one goes. That's going to be the end of the first quarter. South River with a 12-point lead. We'll be right back with you. To start the second quarter, as South River's taking a 12-point lead here on the road. AJ, what does Stephen Decatur have to do better to get back in this game?
I'll just start off with just rebounding. For the most part. You know, they're, I don't want to say getting bullied in the paint, but they are getting out-rebounded by at least 5 rebounds right now in the paint. And South River is getting multiple possessions and wide-open shots at the basket. So closing out and rebounding for the Seahawks. Decatur will be the main key.
Still no David Chandler. He picked up those 2 early fouls. James Finn from the corner. No good. They're going to say he walked. That was big right there.
I was going to say, that would have made it a 15-point game. Possibly could have carried some of that momentum for South River into that second quarter if there was no travel call there.
Purnell almost got it taken away. Drives, kicks to Tucker, and he stepped on the line. Seahawks got to be a little bit more careful here. McDuffie directing this offense. Backdoor cut to O'Hare. Can't get it to go. Ball in the air. Yet again, another offensive rebound for South River. Evans to McDuffie. McDuffie drives to Warren for 3. Won't go. Rebound Loring.
Yeah, it worked out there for Decatur. I think that long wingspan of Carmack was paying dividends there.
Purnell up ahead to David, mid-range. Won't go. Seahawks, there's a lid on the rim for him. McDuffie drives. Nice move. Gives to Hall. Hall drives. Foul. Seahawk fans not liking that. That's going to go on Purnell, his first. Will be a shooting foul.
Yeah. Wow.
Try and make this a 14-point game. First free throw will go.
I'd say Seahawks haven't played a team this dominant so far in the game the entire season. And, you know, Decatur is not playing terrible, I wouldn't say. They're just, like I said, getting out-rebounded, having some turnovers. And South River's taking good drives right now.
Second free throw will go. 14-point lead for South River. Decatur can't let this game get away from them.
No, definitely not, especially with this crowd behind you as well.
Purnell trying to get it to Carmack. He does. Carmack drives. He gets fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Carmack has half of the Seahawks' points right now, and David has the other half. Foul will go on Alec Enfred, excuse me, his first. Seahawks might want to consider coming out in a press here.
I was going to say maybe that full court press.
First free throw will go for Carmack.
I think they got to start running at least a half court press. They got to start pressuring South River. Because right now they're getting it down the court in a small amount of time and setting up for good shots. Maybe go back to that 1-3-1 as well. Every single time the Seahawks or Decatur's run it this year, it's worked.
Second free throw off back iron, tipped up. Who's going to come down with it? Loring does. Great hustle there by the junior. Purnell tries to get it to Carmack. David in the corner, floater. Won't go. Rebound South River. Hall up ahead to Suggs. To O'Hare. Thought about the deep 3. Gives to Hall for 3. That one goes. South River can't miss.
Yeah, they're 3-point snipers right now.
Purnell working. Free throw line shot. Won't go. Seahawks, Decatur won the offensive foul there. James Finn directing the offense. Gives to Hall. Seahawks in transition. Purnell, Euro step. Goes up a wild shot. He got fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. That will go on Jonah Hall, his second. That's big. He's been a big contributor for South River, making a majority of their threes. David Chandler will check back into the game. He's got to be careful. He's got 2. Purnell, first free throw goes. Chandler checks in here for David. And Evans is going to check in for Hall as he picked up his second foul.
Okay, now I think here, maybe the Seahawks could run some kind of press into this free throw if Purnell makes it.
Second free throw does go. 14-point South River lead.
Now they'll step back.
Evans up ahead to O'Hare. Can't get it to go. Seahawks got to come up with that rebound. Ball on the ground. Purnell does. Great hustle. Purnell running the floor. Almost picked up his dribble. Gives to Tucker. Wide open 3. Can he get it to go? He can't. Right to Carmack. Carmack gets it to go. Seeing a little life out of Decatur right now. Purnell picking up Evans full court. Purnell a great defender almost a travel. McDuffie on Loring to Finn. Enfred to McDuffie. 10 on the shot clock. McDuffie trying to find something. Gives to Keith. Keith backdoor cut. Deflected by Chandler. Carmack double dribbles. Not a smart decision.
Nah, he was trying to go a coast to coast there as a center. He was trying to look for one of the guards. Try to take it himself, and then his double dribble. Just slight mistakes, you know.
Jake Evans. South River running this weave. Gives to Airfred. Finn for three, gets it to go. That turnover proved to be costly. Purnell working. Gives to Chandler. To Tucker. Mid-range. He gets that one to go.
That's bread and butter right there for Noah Tucker. Wide open. Free throw line jumper. South River cannot leave him open from that spot.
Purnell guarding Evans. Gives to McDuffie for three. Won't go. Rebound Purnell. Chandler now. Hasn't scored yet. He's going to pull up for three. He gets his first points of the game. David Chandler. Lead down to 10 now for South River.
And
here comes this crowd.
Right in transition, not afraid to pull up.
James Finn driving on Chandler. Crowd wanted to walk, I believe it was. Ref didn't call it. Airfred gives to McDuffie. Driving on Loring. They're going to call a foul. McDuffie will go to the line to shoot two. Let's see that foul goes on. Carmack, his first.
Yeah, McDuffie been the leading scorer so far for South River. You know, he's taking good drives, good shots as well. Just some foul trouble. So far in this game hasn't been too bad, though, for foul trouble for both squads.
First free throw will go. Lucky bounce. Trying to go 2 for 2 at the line. Second free throw, off back iron. Carmack comes up with it. McDuffie goes 50% at the line. Purnell working. Gives to Carmack. Back to Purnell. They want the Chandler post up here. Chandler gives to Tucker. Tucker to Loring. Wide open mid-range. Won't go. Rebound Chandler. Chandler's going to set it back up here. He's going to pull up for three. In and out. Ball taken away from Loring by James Finn. Timeout, South River. We'll take a short break and be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, just a quick update. Our Lady Seahawks are on the road. Beginning of the second quarter, South River was leading 23-4.
Back after that timeout by South River. 29-18 South River lead, 2:50 left in this second quarter. Decatur starting to show some signs of life here.
A little bit. Yeah, definitely a little bit. I think just keeping up the interior defense. They're going to go to the 1-3-1 now.
You got to watch the
worked.
corners.
All season long, it's worked.
Jake Evans to Finn for 3. Won't go. Rebound Chandler. Chandler's got to watch out from behind him. Gives to Tucker for 3. In and out. Noah Tucker.
That's just unlucky. Yeah. It's about the 4th shot this game for Decatur that's just rolled in and out.
Jake Evans now has it. Gives to James Finn. Back to Evans. South River. He drives. That's going to be a blocking foul on Chandler, his 3rd. He's frustrated. David's going to check in for him. We won't see Chandler till 3rd quarter.
Yeah, let's see how Decatur plays without him.
Evans to inbound. Gets it into Finn. To McDuffie. Thought about it. Out to Earhart. To Evans. Arundel South River working it around. Wide open 3 missed by Suggs. Rebound David. Up ahead to Tucker. Tucker driving. Nice move there by Tucker. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds. Will stay with Decatur.
Yeah, got him right on the hand.
Tucker to inbound. Gets it to Carmack.
Yeah.
Bad pass by Judah Carmack. Costly mistakes for the Seahawks. Brett Schultz is going to check in here. Let's see who he checks in for. It will be Carmack.
Yeah, just tried to clear it out there. I'd say
no,
for
it's going to be for Loring. Excuse me.
You're good. I'd say for Decatur, when they get steals, I'd say they need to get out a little bit faster in transition. I feel like they're slowing it down just a little bit. Get out, run, try and draw fouls.
Schultz on McDuffie. He's got Schultz on skates. Tucker came up with the rebound. Up at the David. They're pushing. David's going to get fouled. That's going to go on Alec Earhart. Airfriend, excuse me. His 2nd.
You know, Tucker would check back in here.
Is it 10 or 5? Was it 10? 10.
It's going to go on number 10.
Jake Evans.
Jake Evans, yeah.
They made a mistake there on the scoreboard.
It's his 1st of the game. Team's 3rd.
Tucker gets it into Carmack. To Purnell. To Tucker. Thought about it. Mid-range. Noah Tucker won't go. David comes up with it. Nice move. Can't get it to go. Tucker traveled. Crowd not liking that, as the far referee called that one, not the one under the baseline. Seahawks in this 1-3-1 defense. Finn, back to Evans, back to Finn, deep 3, off the front of the iron, under the basket, stepped on the line, Jackson Suggs did. Minute 4 remaining, South River leads by 11, 29-18.
Main goal for Decatur, just cut single digits going into halftime. Yeah.
Tucker gets it into Purnell.
That's about it.
Both teams on a bit of a scoring drought. Screen set. Purnell to Schultz. Schultz can't get it to go. You got to come up with that. Out of bounds. Will go to South River. Schultz was wide open.
Yeah.
Didn't get it
Definitely
to go.
come up with those. In the paint. Open. A couple of those for Decatur just haven't worked out tonight. Now South River can make this at least a 13-point game.
McDuffie to Finn. Back to McDuffie. Back to Finn. They're just passing it back and forth. Playing hot potato. McDuffie for 3. Off the top of the backboard. Decatur ball. Decatur should hold for the final shot here.
Definitely.
Cut it to single digits.
Yeah, definitely.
This game is well within reach. Plenty of time.
Yeah, agreed. But Decatur's going to change some things up at halftime, definitely.
Purnell gives it to Carmack. Carmack to Tucker. Tucker, spin move. Can't get it to go. Noah Tucker's been cold. Jake Evans driving on Carmack. He traveled. They didn't call it. Wide open three will go. We'll go to halftime.
Jake
be
Evans
right
is
back.
down. Yeah.
Jim, if we kind of use the walkways provided, stay off the playing court. Taking any trash in and out of the gym, we'd appreciate it. Enjoy halftime.
To the power on. To the radio on, to the power on. To the radio on, to the power on. To the radio on, to the power on.
The hottest music. Power 1017.
Shorty, staring at me instantly as I walk into this city. I can feel you digging me with your glass of Remy. You had one too many, but still I'm impressed that you're wild out, baby. It's a party, and I got to run on you. But maybe later on we can chat over food. See, I thought you knew. Ain't no delay in what I'm saying. Want me to rewind? Select up my track, keep on way. I said it's a party. I got to run on the movie. More than 20 plus, you can follow if you choose. See, ain't nothing changed since the days of the cube, except a definition and what a true rock my. first class. Play this at high volume.
Back with you. AJ, what do you think Coach Johnson was saying in the locker room there?
Probably a couple things. I'd say just starting out.
Probably some things you can't say on air, right?
I don't know if I would go that far, but rebounding, I feel like, for the Seahawks, and right now for Decatur, they're honestly just getting unlucky. I feel like there's been about 7 threes and mid-ranges tonight that have just bounced in and out. Seahawks are switching sides here. South River is getting a couple bounces, had some good shots as well. Maybe Seahawks get the same luck here.
Whole student section standing Chandler back in the game. He's got to be careful with three fouls. David, mid-range, won't go. Rebound, Finn. James Finn gives to McDuffie, to Hall. Off back iron. McDuffie comes up with it. Gives to Enfred. That one goes for 3. Chandler working. Trying to mount the Seahawks comeback. Inside to Carmack. That one will go. That was
There's the home court roll. Home court bounce.
You need consecutive stops here if you're the Seahawks. Jonah Hall poked away by David. James Finn comes up with it. Working on Tucker. Pulls up from the mid-range. That one goes. Chandler, the leader of this Seahawks team, trying to avoid it being his final night here.
He's got 3 fouls too. He's got to be careful, definitely. But he can still work.
David for 3, gets fouled. He'll shoot 3 at the free throw line.
So free throws when the Seahawks get fouled. Got to make most of the opportunities here.
That is big. That's Jonah Hall's 3rd foul.
He's been a sniper from 3 all night as well. One of the best 3-point shooters on the night. So Decatur could get him fouled out.
First free throw won't go. You
That would be
need
huge.
free throws to go here for the Seahawks.
Yeah, I was just talking about it.
You want to score points with no time going off the clock. Second free throw won't go.
I mean, these are free points. Don't let the nerves get to you, though.
Trying to go 1 for 3 at the line. You need at least 1. That one goes.
Got 1.
Tucker,
Still a 16-point game, though.
picking up Finn. It gives to Evans. Guarded by Chandler. To McDuffie. McDuffie working on Loring. Still working. That looked like a hook and gets that one to go. 18-point South River lead. Chandler thought about it, drives, gets it to go. David Chandler.
That was probably his best drive of the night right there. Got to run his defender. Got what he wanted in the paint. That's what we've seen from him all season long. He's got to turn it on here in the second half for Decatur. Pardon me.
Corner 3 will go. South River.
They're not missing.
I got to give it to them.
Yeah.
Timeout, Coach Johnson. We'll take a break and be right back. Back after that 30-second timeout by Coach Johnson. I mean, Decatur's playing great defense. Yeah. Good defense on some of these possessions. South River is just not missing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. You nailed it there.
Decatur trying to come back. Seems like whenever Decatur gets a little bit of momentum, South River answers back. Screen set by Carmack. Carmack, 13 on the shot clock. Gives to Chandler. He's got to hurry. Screen set by Carmack. Illegal screen. Costly mistakes here by Decatur. That's Carmack's second. Purnell's going to check in here for Tucker. Seahawks need to get out and run, I feel like.
Yeah. When they get their opportunities, definitely getting out and running. They haven't gotten many, though.
Yeah, South River's taking very good care of the basketball. Jake Evans for deep three. That one goes. I'm not sure what else you can do.
There's nothing else you can do.
22-point South River lead. Chandler's going to pull up for three. Can't get that answer to go.
Unbelievable.
McDuffie guarded by Loring. McDuffie drives, goes up with it, and one. Jaden McDuffie. South River's got all the momentum here. Wow.
Yeah. I don't really know what else to say. South River's been even more dominant in the second half than they were in the first half.
I mean, they just don't miss.
No.
Free throw won't go. Rebound Carmack.
Especially McDuffie.
Chandler drives. That's going to be a charge, and that's Chandler's fourth foul. Coach Johnson, I think he's got to leave him in. I think he's going to. No, he's not. Tucker's going to check in here. Maybe trying to do a little too much.
And the Seahawks starting to run some full court press here, Decatur. They're going to have to.
Loring, screen set. Seahawks wanted an illegal screen. McDuffie mid-range. Off back iron, rebound Carmack. Seahawks want to get out and run. Tucker inside to Loring. He gets hard foul. And that's going to go on Hall, his fourth. Loring goes to the line to shoot two.
Definitely need to make both of these here. If you want to have a chance, these opportunities you cannot miss. So 4 for Jonah Hall and 4 for David Chandler.
First free throw won't go.
Foul leaders for both teams.
You would like this one for Decatur. Second free throw. Off back iron, rebound Loring, off the glass, makes up for it.
Yeah, just made up for it there.
Jake Evans. Seahawks need a couple stops in a row. James Finn got trapped. Gets it to Evans. Out to Finn. Won't go. Rebound Seahawks. Decatur. Foul there is going to go on Jackson Suggs.
Both teams with 3 team fouls here. And that is the first on Suggs.
You need a bucket here for the Seahawks.
Definitely. Yeah. Just 3.5 left in this third period. It's now or never.
Carmack.
I know it's the third quarter, but you definitely need something
inside
here.
To David. Fade away off the front of the rim. McDuffie came up with it. Guarded by David. Gives to Evans. To Finn. Finn working on Tucker. Outside. McDuffie drives. Off the glass, in and out. Rebound Carmack. Seahawks want to push. Purnell setting up the offense. Get it to Tucker. Tucker, step back, mid-range, front of the rim, rebound Carmack off the glass. That one goes, lead down to 20.
There was the offensive rebound Decatur was looking for.
Purnell guarding Evans. Out to Eckhart, way off. Gives to Purnell. Purnell's got to watch out behind him for three. That one off the mark by a lot. David guarding McDuffie. Drives. Kicks out to Evans. For three. That one goes. Timeout, South River. We'll be right back. Back after that timeout by South River. I mean, I'd want to know what percent they're shooting from three. It's got to be over 50.
I'd say 65, 70, honestly. They've been pretty accurate all night. Really accurate all night.
Purnell, screen set by Carmack. Purnell to Loring inside. He's going to get fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot two. You would like both of these, and then a quick stop. You want to go on a little bit of a run here to end the quarter. First free throw by Loring will go.
Yeah, Seahawks will need, I'd say Decatur needs at least an 8-0 run here to end the third quarter, which could cut it to a 15-point game. I don't know.
Second free throw.
We'll have to see.
Off back of iron. Rebound Tucker. That's big. Out to David. Out of bounce. South River ball. They're saying it tipped off Solomon David. Seahawks now running a press. Get it into Earhart. To Evans.
South River broke that pretty easily, but they're going to need to stay with it.
To McDuffie for three once again. Air ball. And they're going to get a foul here. James Finn. And Decatur will go to the line to shoot two as...
They're waiting for it to go up here.
As that is South River's fifth team foul. A little bit of confusion.
Yeah, should put Decatur in the bonus. There we go. Yeah.
So Decatur will go to the line to shoot two. Carmack trying to cut this to a 20-point lead.
It's about all Decatur can hope for, honestly. That, getting a stop and then pulling down.
You're going to need to force some turnovers as well.
And for Decatur to start shooting some threes.
First free throw won't go. Seahawks really struggling from the line. Second free throw. Carmack trying to cut this lead down. A senior. Will go. South River gets it into Finn. Tucker picks him up. Finn working on Tucker. Gives to McDuffie. McDuffie driving on David. Kicks to the corner. Suggs for three, in and out. Rebound Purnell. Can cut this lead down to under 20.
Got to get out and run here for Decatur.
David for three. That one goes, nothing but net.
Like that.
You need a turnover or a stop. Evans driving. Gives to McDuffie. And that's gonna. I'm at a loss for words here.
Wow.
They called a foul on Tucker, but it's questionable. They get it into James Finn. James Finn, guarded closely by Tucker. Gives to Suggs, back to O'Hare to McDuffie. McDuffie, I don't know how you defend him.
Yeah, that's aerial acrobatics. What a move.
Purnell setting up this offense. Drives. Nice layup and one. JP trying to wake up the Seahawks crowd. You'd like for Purnell to convert here.
Yeah, and here's the replay of the Solomon David 3. Not afraid to take that shot. These are the shots Security's going to take from here on out in the rest of this game if they won't have a chance. Great shot by Solomon David on the wing.
First or free throw in and touched about every part of the rim and went in. South River gets it in to Finn. Guarded by Tucker. James Finn, blow by. That's got to be a charge. It is. Caleb Loring laying his body on the line. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Trying, not on offensive fouls, excuse me. As that is James Finn's 3rd foul. Seahawks down by 17. You can cut it down to 15. You'd like to cut it to 14 here.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Definitely can hold for the last shot here. Setting up the offense and taking their time for Decatur.
Loring, 4 seconds left. Purnell for 3, way off, out of bounds.
Point 3
left. Loring's got to be careful not to get a tech. 0.3 seconds, you just don't want to foul here. That's 5 seconds. Or no, excuse me, he moved his feet on the baseline and he couldn't. 0.3 seconds left. This is going to have to be a lob to Carmack here.
Definitely. 0.3. Put up to one of the big men. He didn't realize.
We'll go to start the 4th quarter with South River leading 50.
I've got you on my mind, a secret admirer. I've been watching.
Back to start the 4th quarter. We saw this crowd giving him Seahawks good ovation. They're going to need quite the comeback here, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen crazier things, but
this would be one of them.
Yeah. Whole student section standing up. David Chandler back in with 4 fouls, excuse me. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, he needed to check back in now. Get the Seahawks some more offense. Decatur.
Earhart gives to Evans. To Finn for 3. Won't go. Fight for the rebound. Purnell's got it. Up ahead to David. Mid-range. Won't go. Tipped up. That's going to be South River ball. Seahawks would like to force some more turnovers.
Yeah, running the full court press can do just that. Definitely got to get some traps here, though, if you're Decatur.
Get it into Evans. Evans driving on Purnell. Purnell very aggressive. James Finn thought about it. Out to Earhart, to McDuffie, working it around. Finn guarded by David, spin move, drives, can't get it to go. Purnell's got it. Up ahead to David. David thought about it, gives to Purnell, to Chandler. Chandler drives, nice feed to Loring. Seahawks clawing their way back. Chandler guarding McDuffie. That's a carry. The refs didn't call it. I'm sorry, folks.
Yeah.
Nice cuts there. Air ball. Rebound, South River. Out to Finn. Finn for three. Can't get it to go. Rebound, Purnell.
Get out and run if you're Decatur.
Gives to David. Corner three. Won't go. Earhart with the rebound. Gives to Evans. They're going to put Purnell on McDuffie here.
Not a bad decision. Been one of, if not the best defenders on this Decatur team all year.
South River's got it in the corner. Earhart guarded by Carmack. Gives to McDuffie. 7 seconds on the shot clock. McDuffie working on Purnell. They're going to call a foul there. Let's see who that goes on. That's going to go on
Purnell.
Purnell.
Almost went on Chandler. Some South River fans wanted it to be on David Chandler, which would have fouled him out of the game. Looks like we'll stay on Purnell, though, yeah. Only a second.
McDuffie trying to make both at the line. First one won't go. You know, some Seahawk Decatur fans might say, ball don't lie. That's what I hear.
Yeah, South River been a little bit cold here to start this fourth quarter shooting-wise.
Second free throw. That one won't go.
Like
Seahawks
that.
With a chance. Purnell calling for David. Picks up his dribble, gives to David. Chandler working. Step back. Way short. McDuffie came up with it. Loring picking him up half court, full court, excuse me. Evans guarded by Chandler. Fans wanted a push off. Three ball, in and out. Rebound Hall. You got to box out if you're Carmack.
Just a wide open lane for rebound.
Nice steal there by Loring.
Can't waste any time though.
Purnell gives to David. David, he'll take the mid-range shot. Tipped. Looked like McDuffie might have stepped on the baseline. Refs don't call it. McDuffie driving on Carmack won't go. Purnell running the floor. He's going to pull the mid-range. That one goes.
13-point game.
13-point game, 4:48 to go. We'll be right back. Timeout, Coach Johnson.
Monster on the beat, Debo, any rap. He a free throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs. Tell him free bro, Nella. To the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with this jabroni? Trying to see Compton. The industry can hate me for Marlon D. Mama. How many options you really got? I mean, there's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walking down whole time, I know he got some on him. Pull on him, extort, bully up on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your money down. Party after party playing with his moves now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boy, certified pedophiles.
Back after that timeout by Coach Johnson. The crowd's still into it. It's only a 13-point game.
Yeah. Some Decatur fans getting on their feet here. Whole student section's been standing this entire quarter. They're nervous.
You got to deny the inbound there. Seahawks made a mistake. Pass to Hall. Hall thought about it. They're just playing hot potato.
They're just trying to waste time. South River's got clock on their side here.
Evans drives. Won't get it to go. David Chandler intimidated. That's a reach-in foul on McDuffie.
Let's see how many he's got. Haven't seen much of him in the foul game. It's only his first. So let me check that. Haven't seen him at all in foul trouble this game.
Seahawks clawing away.
That's unbelievable.
Screened by Carmack. Gives to Purnell. Purnell for three. Won't go. Rebound Finn. Almost stolen by Purnell. Hall for three. In and out. Ball tipped. Purnell comes up with it. Forcing these early South River shots is huge. Purnell mid-range, tipped. You got to get the ball to David Chandler.
Yeah. Haven't seen too much of him tonight, but he hasn't gotten the ball too much in this fourth quarter.
James Finn gives to Jake Evans. Just running this weave. Hall working on Purnell to Finn. 10 on the shot clock. Finn forces up a wild shot. Rebound Chandler. Seahawks, this is now or never. Do or die. Chandler, floater, way off. Something's up with Decatur. Everything's been short.
Yeah, well, that and South River's been missing, so if there's a time for Decatur to come back, it's now.
Evans just wasting time.
Yeah, smart decision.
James Finn, 10 on the shot clock. Finn's going to pull it in Tucker's face. Can't get it to go. Long rebound right to McDuffie. Timeout, South River. We'll take a break and be right back. Back after that timeout, 2:51. South River leads 52-39. You're going to need a turnover.
Yeah, agreed. A fast one as well. But
James
South River will
Finn
continue wasting clock here.
working on Tucker. Gives to Evans. Crowd silent with nervousness.
6 on the shot clock here.
McDuffie driving, fadeaway, air ball, but Earhart's right there to put it up. Seahawks are going to have to hurry.
I believe that was South River's first basket this fourth quarter.
That's an offensive foul on Carmack. Bucksbaum's going to check in here for Carmack.
Well, Sean, if it stays like this will be these seniors' last game.
Yeah, and my last game.
This will be our last basketball game together, most likely forever.
It was good to join you there, AJ.
Absolutely, it was. It was. We got college breaks. Definitely could come back for a game if you feel like it. If you want to, we'll be here. Nolan will be my partner next year. Me and Nolan. But it was definitely good to broadcast with you.
Yes,
it was a great past year and a half.
I'll see you in the spring, though.
Yeah, we're going to be doing spring sports, the whole lacrosse season, boys and girls. Softball as well, and some baseball in there as well. Wow, it's a long three.
James Finn can't come up with it.
They've been making those shots all night.
Gives to Purnell for three. Won't go. Seahawks have been short on everything. McDuffie, that could have been called for a technical there. Seahawks losing a lot this year, until next year.
Yeah.
Chandler is going to be gone. Carmack, Tucker.
It's going to be a very young Decatur team next year, but I'm excited to see it. Most of the JV team will be coming up to varsity. See what they got.
Nice hustle by Loring. Bucksbaum for 3. He gets it to go. Frankie Bucksbaum. Wow.
How about Frankie Bucksbaum? 12-point game. Seahawks will run full court press.
Timeout. You never know.
Never know, I guess.
The miracle minute was a thing.
Decatur's going to need a lot here. 12-point game. Minute 21.
We'll take a break and be right back. Back with you. Seahawks are going to make defense for offense here as Copes is going to check in for Tucker. I mean, it's not impossible, but it's very improbable.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see. This is it.
South River's got an inbound here. Had some trouble last time. They can run the baseline. They get it in. Trapped. Ball stolen by Chandler. Chandler, fade away. Won't go. South River comes up with it. I think you got to start fouling here for Decatur. As that's a charge. Coach Johnson wants a foul, I think. Day-Day can't do it.
They got to start fouling, yeah.
Loring fouls. You would like Copes or Purnell or Bucksbaum to foul, not Chandler or Loring. Loring has 3, Chandler with 4.
One more foul, and South River's in the bonus. Decatur wants to get them in the bonus, make them shoot free throws.
Ricardo's Copes is going to have to foul.
He's going to have to foul. And there it is.
So James Finn will go to the line to shoot 2 to put this game on ice, probably.
Yeah, probably.
First free throw for Finn will go.
What a season, though.
Yeah, great season. Bayside Championship, first one since 2016. Just ran into a really good team.
Yeah, team that couldn't miss from 3.
Second free throw won't go. Chandler has it. He's going to give it to Bucksbaum. Bucksbaum's going to pull it for 3. Won't go. Stolen by Purnell. Purnell's going to drive. Nice reverse lay. Loring takes a hard fall. Seahawks fighting till the end, and that's going to do it. South River will advance to the state quarterfinals as they come into the Hawks' Nest and defeat the Stephen Decatur Seahawks. It's great to join you, AJ, these past 2 years. Definitely had fun.
We'll be on for spring sports. Very excited. Should have some very good Decatur teams all around. That and South River has done something that only 2 teams out of, I believe, 36 times have come into the Hawks' Nest and won. Cardozo was the previous.
David Chandler and Loring are checking out. Listen to this crowd. David Chandler playing his last game at the Hawks' Nest. He'll play football at Vanderbilt next year.
It's a good sign-off, though, to have this practically sold-out crowd here tonight.
What a career he's had.
Oh, absolutely. Decatur legend. What a career.
He'll go down as one of the greats in both Decatur football and basketball.
Oh, yeah.
As Seamus Orth's going to check in here. As Purnell will check out.
Student section is staying to the end. That's what we like to see.
Copes gives to Fields for 3. That one's good.
How about that?
Look at this. They're having some fun.
Good for him. Yeah.
Seahawks. That will do it as South River advances to the state quarterfinals. AJ, it was fun while it lasted.
Absolutely was. Great to join you this basketball season.
Yeah, in the past 2 years.
Yeah.
We'll see you for spring athletics. Have a great night, everybody.
Decatur boys basketball, Decatur athletics.